Tell me your name. Who are you?
I'm Stephanie Rolfe, and I'm an assistant professor of history at Millsaps College in Jackson, Mississippi. The images that we're seeing on our computers and on our phones and on television, you can't divorce this from the need to return to some sort of innocent past.
Like the Old South.
Yes,
What is the Old South?
after the Civil War, the Old South myth is this mythologized place of big plantation houses with Corinthian columns and mint juleps and hoop skirts and Southern gentlemen and happy slaves. Everyone is well taken care of. Some people are owned by other people, but everyone is well fed, well clothed, loved, and appreciated. And this is why something like this would appeal to white Northerners, because that's not the environment that they lived in.
It's really a story about the merits of white supremacy. You know, I filmed with another historian who said that it was really white supremacy that helped the North and the South reunify after the war. Do you think that's true?
I fully believe that when we're talking even across the spectrum, from the coming of the Civil War to the prosecution of it and the aftermath, I think it's a much more productive approach to describe and understand white supremacy than it is to even talk about slavery. Slavery doesn't survive, but white supremacy does. The war ends. Reconciliation has been achieved. What happens unexpectedly is that in that reconciliation, the nation itself embraces the Confederacy and the memory of the Confederacy. This is why by the time you get to the 1930s, people from all over the country are coming to places like Natchez, Mississippi to tour antebellum homes and to see women in hoop skirts and people dressed up as enslaved persons. This is a vacation for them. Can you think of a cultural footprint of this today where the South gets sort of fetishized?
Grades 2nd through 5th. I used to go almost every year to the Destrehan plantation.
And what does that tour include?
It included a tour of the plantation. They also had like a little show put on. People dressed up and stuff, and they sang songs, played music. It was almost like a little party.
Are the tours in any way engaging enslavement?
They don't really talk about the slavery part. You want to let them have like a good time, because I used to look forward to going to the plantation. It was a big deal.
I mean, can we even think about these plantations as spaces of violence? When we think about things like Confederate monuments or symbols and flags, all of these remembrances are white visions. Those are renewals of white supremacy. And in my mind, keeping that Confederate battle flag in the top left corner of Mississippi state flag is a way to keep that narrative alive. And it's threatening because if we lose it, what happens to our memory?